Two NBL games on Thursday night will kick off a huge round 8 in the league. Now, we start off with Melbourne travelling up to Brisbane, and then you have Perth hosting the Tasmanian JackJumpers. Now, before we get into tips and predictions, don't forget to subscribe, like, and let us know what you think about these tips or what you'll be tipping on Thursday night in the NBL. Now, daunting task for the Brisbane Bullets hosting Melbourne. They have 11 straight losses against United. Obviously went 0-3 last year with a terrifying losing margin of 20 points as the average in those 3 games. Look, a lot has changed since then. Brisbane are a whole new team, but unfortunately, you feel that this game is definitely going to go down the same path. Look, breaking this game down, the only chance that Brisbane has is trying to pound the ball in down low and get the most out of their best player so far this season in Tyrell Harrison from New Zealand. Now, Harrison had massive 20 boards last game and has been the most consistent for the Brisbane Bullets. So despite the result, believe that Brisbane will be attacking down low, so expect a big game from Tyrell Harrison. You can look at the double-double or work on his rebound odds there. Wouldn't be going any less than 10. Can work your way up to 12 and 14 because Harrison is expected to have a big one pushing against the weakness of Melbourne United. However, the defense of Melbourne United will prevail. They are one of the hardest teams to shoot against in the NBL. They just got dusted by New Zealand on Monday and will be keen to steady the ship with a very big defensive performance, getting back to what wins them basketball games. So I really like in this one, actually, Melbourne to cover, and surprisingly only 5.5 points they're giving away in this one. Believe the margin will be bigger than that. And I also like Brisbane under 85.5 point team total. Melbourne are really going to lock down, really unsteady their shooting guards that have been performing okay over the last few games for Brisbane. However, they haven't gone up against a defense like United. So United will unsettle them, keep the score low, keep Brisbane's score low under 85.5 points, and run away by covering the line at 5.5 as the favourite, with Tyrell Harrison going 10, 12 plus rebounds in this one. Game 2. Perth versus Tasmania. Now, as much as I would love to say for Tasmania that they're ready to bounce back and be the team that I want them to be, they're not quite there yet, and they're going up against the Perth Wildcats team that has shown some potential. They've been a little bit inconsistent lately, had a very strong win against Illawarra in Perth in round 7, but could not back it up on their way to Melbourne when they played the Phoenix. Look, having Perth at home is a danger, especially for these young shooting guards that will feel more comfortable on home court. So I'm leaning definitely towards the Perth Wildcats to win this one. Now, I am a little bit afraid of the 6.5 point line that they're getting, that they're giving to Tasmania. This game, Tasmania could very well lock down and keep this game close. I do believe Wildcats will have the edge though and win, but would rather put on a couple more units on Perth just to win than taking that 6.5 point line, because that's a little bit dangerous knowing the way that Perth have closed out games earlier this season and have really struggled there. So taking Tasmania or taking Perth to win this one. And I'm also liking, once again, the rebounds for Christian Doolittle. Now, has been a little bit quieter on the rebounds. He was averaging well over 10 rebounds for a period there. It's been a little bit quiet, but this is definitely a game where he can bounce back. Perth are the second best rebounding team in the competition, while Tasmania are ranked 8th in rebounds. So expect Christian Doolittle and Keanu Pinder, for that matter, to really dominate down low and on the boards. So liking Doolittle 10 plus rebounds once those odds do come out for player props. So there are your 2 picks for Thursday night. We're loving Melbourne United to cover Tyrell Harrison, 10 or 12 rebounds, whatever you are brave enough to do. And Brisbane to stay under 85.5 points. Then we've got the Perth Wildcats to win on the money line, and look for Doolittle 10 plus rebounds in that one as well. Now just remember, gamble responsibly and happy punting.